everybody? This is George I. Cortright back again for a mad week. Did you miss me? Did you? Probably not. But hey, I'm back anyway. Coming to give you some of the news that you probably already heard. But hey, I'm going to give you my little spin on it. Don't have that much right now. So once again, it's going to be a shorter version. For those of you who do love seeing me on the camera, sorry, man. I need more news. I've been away from my podcast and my news stories and shit. So I don't have a very long show for you today. But like always, I want to give you something. I want to give you something. Give you something to talk about. That's what I do. I come up with some kind of song that supports what the fuck I'm saying right now. If you don't like it, fuck you. But anyways, I am here saying what's up to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to a mad week. What has been up in my life? Wifey and I went and saw the Justice League. From what I heard, it got some pretty shitty reviews. But when I went and saw it, I thought it was good. Wifey thought it was good. I would like to say that it was the best DC comic book movie since The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is the Batman movie with the Joker. Heath Ledger was the Joker and all that shit. That was a great movie. This was the best DC movie since then. That Batman vs. Superman shit was horrible. Wonder Woman was good. Well, Wonder Woman was acceptable. It was decent. Gal Gadot made the whole movie. She's just a good-looking lady. So, of course, seeing her, going around and fighting all that shit, yeah, that was cool. I appreciate that. But it wasn't, like, overall that goddamn good. My thoughts. Gal Gadot was in the Justice League as Wonder Woman again, doing the same stuff. Beautiful lady once again. The story was cool. There was some nice comedic relief. The Flash brought in a lot of comedic relief, and sometimes Aquaman. It was cool to see the whole Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and all that stuff. It was a good movie. The monster or the enemy that they went against was acceptable. Sometimes they have like these shitty ass bad guys. That Spider-Man with Jamie Foxx as the bad guy. That was a fucking horrible movie. Because the bad guy, Shock, whatever the fuck his name was, he just was a shitty type of bad guy to go against. The Batman before that was shitty. The Lizard Dude. Lizard Dude, that was a shitty movie. So Justice League was a great fucking movie. I would recommend it to anybody who likes the comic book movies or like action movies, who knows anything about Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, any of that shit. I would recommend that movie. We went and saw it on IMAX, the big ass screen. That was cool. When we have a movie that we're both pretty interested in, we would like to go see it in IMAX. You get the whole fucking experience and all that stuff. It was good experience. So that is the thing that I have done since the last time I checked in with you guys. Yes, since the last time I checked it. No. Oh. And there was Thanksgiving. Yes, there was Thanksgiving. What did I do for Thanksgiving? I didn't do much. I just had gotten back from Houston, and I usually go to Kansas City to spend time with my mom, pops, aunts, cousins, and all that shit. My sister's in Kansas City now, so I would usually go back to Kansas City, drive up to Iowa, go back to my hometown of Waterloo, Iowa, see my buddies and shit there, and spend about a week or so out of town and have a good time. I did not do that this year because I will be enjoying a nice vacation afterwards. So had a vacation before Thanksgiving, had a vacation after Thanksgiving. So I decided to stay here. Me and my wife had an intimate dinner in town here, and just sat around, chilled for pretty much the whole weekend. Um, that's what we do. Just chill. So that's about it. Thanksgiving, Justice League. That's all I got for you about what the fuck's going on in my neck of the woods. So what is going on in the fucking world? Like usual, a lot of madness, But I did bring in a lot of that madness. I brought in some decently bullshit. Just some stuff that was in the news that caught my eye. I didn't get very deep into the bullshit of the world. I don't know why. I just didn't feel it this time. So support me, help me out. Flow with me on this one. I'll come back with some decent shit hopefully next week. Let's see what I got for you. This is a follow-up to stories. Actually, a couple follow-ups. All right, maybe just one follow-up. Whatever. One follow-up. This is about Terry Crews. He came out and said he was groped by an agent or a Hollywood executive a while back. Well, he came out and he actually gave the name of the person that actually groped him. The name is Adam Bennett, who was with WME Agency. He came forward with the name of the Hollywood exec that grabbed his junk, Adam Bennett. So that was a big issue. Some people were saying that, as a man, why would you come out and say that shit? You should feel ashamed of yourself. You're a man, stand up to that shit. Nah, let the man do what the fuck he wanted to do. There's a whole bunch of women doing it. It doesn't make him less of a man for coming out and telling what the fuck is going on in Hollywood. Telling on that dude may help prevent that shit from happening to somebody else, because not all the people that are getting touched like that is going to be of Terry Crews' size. It could be somebody that cannot defend themselves, or somebody that's a lot younger. So putting this shit out on the forefront, out in the street, and put everybody's business out there could prevent this shit from happening. Once again, I have to bring it into myself. If this shit were to happen to my son, my daughter, I would get pissed off. I'd want to fucking take a fucking hatchet to somebody's skull. That's just what I'm saying. So let these motherfuckers who have done bad shit get caught up, get punished, and let's see what the fuck happened to these people. And maybe the culture in Hollywood, the culture in just the regular workplace will change here on out. Hopefully all this shit is for some good, and just hopefully it's not just gonna be blown over and everything goes back to the way it was, with people getting hurt and mentally fucked up. Because if that happens this time, shit, it's gonna be harder for people to want to fucking come to the forefront and tell on somebody, to snitch, which is fucking bullshit to say, to accuse wrongdoers of what they're fucking doing. Because if it all gets swept under the fucking rug and people see it, like, shit, why the fuck would I do it when it's just gonna get swept under the rug? So hopefully everybody who's done some wrong gets brought out there in the light and punished one way or another, and hopefully the punishment fits the crime, I guess. So we should see what happens with that. Well, after Terry Crews comes out and says the name Adam Bennett, Russell Simmons sent Terry Crews an email afterwards saying, did he ever apologize? Give the agent a pass. Ask that he is reinstated with great love, all things responsible. What? All things are shit. My bad. I'm fucking this up. I repeat. Did he ever apologize, give the agent a pass, ask that he be reinstated? With great love, all things are possible. Russell Simmons, Def Comedy Jam legend, you know, the creator and all this stuff. Holy shit. Why the fuck would you want this dude to have a fucking pass? Is there some kind of secret society that you're in? Why did you do something? Why is it that you want Terry Crews to forgive and forget and all this shit? No, if somebody fucking did you wrong, they should fucking pay for it. That's what I'm just saying. You know, let the man. You know, and this is fucking Terry Crews' story. Why the fuck are you getting into this shit anyway? What the fuck is it, Russ? What the fuck is it? Why? Why are you saying this? By the way, Adam Bennett. Clients, Adam Bennett is an agent, or was agent. He was the head of, where the fuck is it? He was the head of Motion Picture Group at WME. He got suspended for like 30 days, and as of recently, he is back to work. Not as head of the department that he was in, but he's still an agent. Some of his clients included Dustin Hoffman, Emma Stone, Adam Sandler, and Liam Hemsworth. I'm not sure if he's still going to be in charge of those clients, but those were the people that he was allegedly over before all this, all these allegations and all this shit. So we shall find out later on what the fuck happens with that. But back to good old Russell. Why did he send that email to Terry Crews? We don't fucking know. We really don't know. Like I said, secret society, are you sweeping shit under the rug for something that you did? Well, Terry Crews ended up sending him a response. No one gets a pass. It should have been cool if he said, no one gets a pass, motherfucker. Should have threw a motherfucker in there. But he was like, no one gets a pass. And no one should get a fucking pass. You do something wrong, bang, something's gonna happen. The motherfucker never should have done that. Yeah, once again, oh, why'd you wait so long to say some shit? Hey, man, to each his own. You never know when you're gonna say what the fuck you want to say and bring it out into the open. If you didn't want the shit to come out eventually or ever, you shouldn't have fucking did that shit in the first place. That's what I fucking say. That's just me, though. I am George I. Cortright. You're listening to A Mad Week. Thanks for joining me. Well, like I said, what was Russell's motivation? Well, we don't know if it's his motivation, but tied into the story, Russell Simmons is accused of sexual assault that happened back in 1991 by model Carrie Clausen Kaligi. I'm not sure if you pronounce that last name, Kaligi. I don't know. We'll just call her Carrie Clausen. All right, so back in 1991, Russell Simmons allegedly sexually assaulted this model, Carrie Clausen. At the time, she was only 17. She's only 17. 17! Once again, I told you I'd fucking do these little musical things. If you know the song. If not, look it up. So, she was 17 when this shit supposedly happened in 1991. She says what had happened was, she alleges that Russ forced himself on her while Brett Ratner, the director, movies, music videos and shit, he was a Rush Hour dude. He one of the motherfuckers that made Rush Hour. So that is who Brett Ratner is. She said Russ forced himself on her while Brett Ratner watched. This model is now 43 years old, and she is coming out alleging these things happened. She says this is what she says, that they met at a casting call. She met Russell Simmons and Brett Ratner at a casting call. She went to dinner with the two of them. They end up going to Russell Simmons' apartment to watch a music video. And while at the apartment, Russell aggressively made sexual advances to her while taking off her clothes. So at this time, she was like, no, 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 fighting back and all this shit, and so she resisted, having sex with him and all that stuff. But to finally get this shit done, she agreed to give him head. She agreed to oral sexual actions. Um, this is what she alleges. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows what's the real story on this. Once again, it sucks that true victims take a long time to bring this shit out. Shit should have came out after the shit happened, because you never know if this is a true story. How many other people did Russell do this to? Once again, we don't know if this is the truth or not, but it's still fucked up. Well, Russell Simmons says that all the allegations against him with her are false. He didn't force himself upon her. Anything that did happen between the two of them was consensual. So it's a he said, she said type situation. It's in the media. It seems like this one isn't that big of a deal. Since Russell Simmons came out and publicly stated that he did not do it, it seems like nobody's really paying too much attention to what she says. And you never know who is really a victim, who's just trying to be in the limelight, who is just trying to get a dollar. We seen that shit with Kevin Hart, where the lady was, trying to blackmail him and stuff, or doing shit. So you never know. You never know who the fuck is telling the truth or not. And honestly, there should be some kind of fucking law, some kind of fucking punishment for people who bring false allegations up. As yes, I understand that it'll be hard to prove one way or another, but if there is a way to prove, if it does become some kind of fucking evidence showing that these people fucking lied and was just trying to do this for fame or fortune, that they should be punished in some way. People's livelihoods are getting tarnished because people are making false accusations. We don't know who's making these false accusations, but damn it, everything that's going around in the media, whether it's sexual harassment, sexual assault, pedophilia, all this shit, not every single one of these cases are absolutely true. So we can just know that. Who and what, we don't know. But there should be some kind of punishment for those people who are making false accusations, because it's bullshit. People are losing their fucking livelihoods, losing their reputations and shit. Yeah, people who are guilty of this shit, go down. But if they are not, they should not, have this hanging over their fucking head, and it's bullshit. All right. That was the main story. That was the main story that I got. That took up damn near half the fucking page right there. Little page, but damn near took up half that motherfucker. Because it flowed in with the Russell Simmons, Terry Crews, and all that shit. And now I got people that fucking died. Charles Manson died at age 83. Crazy motherfucker. Good. See, if they proved that he killed those people, or had the effect of killing these people or whatever, I don't even know the whole story of Charles Manson. Look it up, Google that shit. But if there was if he actually killed people and they fucking have the proof, why keep him in prison that long? Just so much tax dollars was put into keeping him alive and punishing him for his situation. No, let's get him out of here. We don't need that shit. David Cassidy's dead. He was only 67 years old. It said he died of organ failure. That's unfortunate. David Cassidy. Della Reese is dead at age 86. Della Reese was cool because she was in Harlem Nights. That was a pretty good movie. Ah, she was in some. I can't even remember what some other shit that she was in, but that was the Harlem Nights was the main. Oh, I think she was that Touched by the Angel shit. I never watched that, but that was a very popular movie, TV show. I mean, very popular TV show, but I didn't watch that shit. Last but not least, Earl Hyman, dead at 91. George, who the fuck is Earl Hyman? Earl Hyman was Cliff Huxtable's dad on The Cosby Show. Yeah, yeah, Cliff Huxtable's dad. And when I did my research, found out he was also the voice of Panthro on Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. A lot of people watch that fucking cartoon a lot. I like that cartoon a lot. Not my favorite, probably top 20 though. Top 20 cartoons. All right. On to some more bullshit. Like I said, I ain't got that much good shit here. But allegedly, sounds like fucking TMZ right now. Allegedly, Jennifer Hudson was caught cheating with a music producer. So therefore, her and her longtime boyfriend slash fiance have split. I guess she was doing long hours in the studio with the music producer and ended up giving him some. That's alleged, but not alleged. They split. Her and her boyfriend split. Allegedly, it was because of her cheating. That's unfortunate. She definitely looks a lot better than what she did when she was a bigger girl. She lost a lot of weight, and she looks nice. She ain't the prettiest motherfucker, but she looks nice. I appreciate me some Jennifer Hudson. If this story is true, that she got caught cheating, whether in the act or found out afterwards. I wonder if her boyfriend was like, "And I'm telling you, caught you, bitch." Wonder if he said that. That'd be cool. On to the next story. Da Vinci painting. Leonardo da Vinci painting set a fucking record for being sold for $450 million. $450 million for an original Leonardo da Vinci painting. That's a lot of goddamn money for a fucking painting just because it's old and by Leonardo da Vinci. I guess, yes, that's cool that, a great painter from the Renaissance era, Renaissance era, had a nice painting, and it's cool looking, but it ain't that fucking great. Mona Lisa ain't even that great. I don't even fucking know why everybody, Mona Lisa, it ain't that fucking great. It's just because it's old from him. It is fucking crazy. But as a matter of fact, the painting's called Salvator Mundi, which means Savior of the World. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Jesus or not, but the picture does look like a mix between the Mona Lisa and a picture of Jesus. So, is it supposed to be Jesus? Quite possibly, because the name is Savior of the World, aka Salvator Mundi. The funny fucking thing about this is back in 1958, this painting was sold for $60. They say it was $60 back in 1958 is equivalent to $551 like now, due to inflation and all that shit. But now it is sold for $450 million. Now that right there is a come up. I should be going to those fucking auctions and try to take some shit to fucking that Antique Roadshow shit. That's a fucking come up. $450 million. Whew. That's a nice one. All right, next story. All right, police interrogation of a Kansas City man charged with drug and gun offenses ends due to excessive farting. That is some nasty shit. Literally. The man was released and not charged, but was later pulled over again this month, and police found a backpack with drugs and stolen handgun. So, once again, the story is a man was sitting in the chair, that's probably a good cop, bad cop, that, whole shit. Good cop, bad cop. Oh, what the fuck is going on with you? Hey, man, you should just tell us what's going on and all that shit. Good cop, bad cop. Well, they asked the dude for his address. He lets one go, and he kept doing that shit, and it got so nasty and got so much to him. They was like, we can't handle this. We just gotta go. We just fuck it. Just go. You nasty stank ass motherfucker. That's dramatization. So they just let the man go, didn't charge him and shit. So they ended up pulling him over later, and allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, the story didn't say allegedly, but I'm saying allegedly, they found a backpack with drugs and a stolen handgun. Could it be that these cops or some cops or, the word got around to different police about this person, and they probably tagged his fucking his profile and stuff. Oh, this is what that man did. So they planted some shit on him. That's a possibility. That is a great fucking TV show, episode on one of these CSI cop shows or some shit, investigation and all that stuff. He got planted with a backpack full of drugs and a stolen gun. Well, the motherfucker, either way, most likely he was a fucking drug dealer and got busted, and he didn't know how to stop after a fucking scare. So, don't know exactly what happened, but if you ever get caught by police, all you gotta do is fart. That's the lesson learned from this story. All you have to do is fart. If you plan on doing some bad stuff, make sure you go and eat some pork and beans prior to, so you can have some gas in the tank for when the cops come. That's all I'm saying. All right, the last story I got, I told you this is gonna be about half an hour, a little over half an hour maybe. Last story I got for you is Cards Against Humanity. That card game, kind of like Apples to Apples. It's a great party game. I usually play it when friends come over. Even got my mom and dad play it. It's a fucking great game. Cards Against Humanity bought land on the U.S.-Mexico border in efforts to block Trump from building the wall. Applaud, applaud, applaud. That is a great idea. It's crazy that they do this. They put out a flyer or whatever, and ask people to donate money so that they can buy this plot of land. And with this plot of land, their hopes was like, oh, you can't build a wall. This is my land. You can't build a wall right there. You can't do that. Well, like I said, applaud that idea, but yet it's bullshit. I kept reading, I heard this a couple weeks ago or a week ago or something, and then when I was doing my research, it said, all right, yeah, that's a great idea, Cards Against Humanity, but even if you buy the plot of land, if you have this plot of land, this is the fucking government we talking about. There's such thing as eminent domain, that basically, hey, this is what the fuck we gonna do. We building this fucking wall. We don't care who owns the land. We building this fucking wall. We're the goddamn government. So no matter how much land you got, if the U.S. is gonna build the wall, U.S. is gonna build the wall. Plus, I found out that this ain't the first time Cards Against Humanity has done some shit like this. And when I say shit, I really mean shit. They pull stunts each year. Some of the stunts that they have pulled was literally sending people bullshit. Male cow feces. Bullshit. They sent people bullshit. Other things that they have done are they took donations in order to dig a hole, dig a big hole. So they dug a big hole. I don't know how is this promotion. I'm not sure. It said that it has something to do with when Trump got into office. They were gonna dig a hole somewhere, like that like the cartoons. If you dig through the earth, you come out in China or whatever. I don't know if that's the exact terms or whatever, but they've done this shit each year. They do something each year, some kind of scheme, I guess, for advertising. Being that this the first, I own the games, own like the extension packs and all this shit, and this is the first time I'm hearing about these things. It seems like this advertisement doesn't work that well. But anyways, good job, Cards Against Humanity. Another one of their hoaxes, jokes, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. They bought an island off the coast of Maine and called it Hawaii 2. That's fucking hilarious to me. So that, and they were selling, like land on the island to people so you can have a piece of Hawaii 2. That's another one of their little ploys, advertisement things. It's funny and shit, but it's crazy. How this game is selling that fucking much that you're able to do all this and you got the popularity? Yes, I know he's taking donations to do some of this shit, but it seems like this person has a lot of money. A fucking board game. I think I bought the original set for probably like $20-$30, and then each expansion pack was like $10. Actually, it's probably spent about $100 on that game. So I guess if there's other motherfuckers like me, yeah, you're making a decent amount of money. Way to go, Cards Against Humanity. It's cool that you would try to say something that would piss Donald Trump off. Hey, we're going to buy this land. You can't build the wall. Great idea. Unfortunately, not possible. And that's all I have for you this time. Like I said, half hour. Was this show the greatest? No. But guess what? Keep with me. I shall end up, I'm going to keep doing this solo until the end of the year. And next year, we're going to ramp it up with guests again. We'll get back to a regular scheduled programming. Keep it on Thursday nights and whatnot. I'm going to try to move this over to YouTube Live as well. So if anybody knows how to do that, please hit me up madweek@gmail.com and send me suggestions. Tell me what I can do and all that stuff. Hey, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I didn't have that much shit. I know there's more bullshit out there, but guess what? I will have more things to talk about next week. Thank you for coming out. God bless you. Peace. Russell Simmons joke. I'm out.
I wanna show you places we could see. No stress, no responsibilities. Smooth melodies and good company. Good weather, forever 85 degrees. Get classy, I wanna see a dress, no jeans. Good food, yeah, I wanna treat you properly. Find a property with privacy. And honestly, I hope you just vibe with me. Damn, I think I hit the lottery. Yeah, I'm hoping you'll be open to honesty. I'm sick of all these exes, yeah, they lie to me. So I think I met a lady, damn, finally. Let's climb mountains, by beauty we survive.